Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mod Season 3. Last episode, I believe, was that Crystal NG hybrid ship, which I completely forgot the name of already. Anyway, we're now back. It's just Captain's Edition, and I believe I also have limited time offer on, just because. Anyway, we're once again going to visit a ship from Styles RJ, who you will remember has done quite a few ships on this series as well already. I'm not going to talk about his last ship because I really want to forget all about that as soon as possible. This one is the Rebel Fagship. Yes, there's no L there, which is the whole point. There's a bit of story to that on the forum post of that. I'm not going to read it because I simply don't have the need to. Due to a typo in the blueprint, the shipyards cranked out this ship, which used the power of cigarettes to burn the enemy. Alright, now, noticing some issues. This isn't the ice ship, alright, which you can tell by the lack of crew and oxygen and all that jazz. But, yeah. I have a soft spot for AI ships, right? I've created a few myself, named the Anomaly, the Triumvirate, and the Scrapper S063B. All of those had some things in common. A way to fix breaches and potentially speed up repairs, right? This one can't fix breaches, can't quickly repair stuff. Meaning if we get hit, it's going to be bad, and if we get breached, it's going to be worse. So, once again, personally, for me, that's a giant design flaw. Especially the fact that you can get into a position where you just can't win anymore. I mean, if the first ship that we come across dumps a breach bomb into piloting, we're done. We can't win anymore. We can't die because, you know, the ship I could probably still kill, but there's no way to jump away. So, anyway, that's just the thing on my end. And if we get hit on weapons, we're gonna be soaking up damage for quite a while. So, I don't know. Call it a design flaw, call it a challenge, do it what you want. But I just think if you can get into a position where you just can't proceed anymore, you did something wrong. Anyway, we have artillery. Fire a quick shield-piercing beam that does heavy damage to a single room and lights it on fire. Okay, that's good. Read on the forum post that it is not a pixel beam. Anyway, let's get to it. It also has a 30-second base cooldown. So on level 1, that's 37.5. Okay, well, I think we're gonna die. Namely because we can't fix damage quickly. But we'll see. We also start off with way more power than we actually need. We can also just get straight up nothing. Alright, first spell of combat, and it's gonna be painful. But at least this is the only thing that can do system damage, and immediately it manages to hit the one system that can actually form a problem. Well, let's see how much the first encounter will drain our hull. That's already quite a bit, isn't it? But what can you expect, right? Almost lost a third there, so I think we got 8 damage on the first encounter. Something like that. But we live, and we can get another level of shields in. Which is something. Ship shouldn't be too hard to beat. That ion cannon slightly worries me. No, it doesn't. I think it's the one that actually does 3. Maybe even 4. Yeah, 3. Can't repair. Ah, great. Wonderful. Well, probably shouldn't have shot at that. Let's see what's quicker, dual laser or heavy laser. And there we go. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of waiting again, this time for repairs, because we have nothing to speed it up with. Like I said, call it design flaw, don't call it design flaw. It's there, alright? You can't look past it. Okay. Ignore. So, considering a few things, I need to look at something here. Namely, whether or not the artillery juts out again. I can't exactly see it right now, but it's probably fine then, isn't it? Okay, looks fine. So we need drone control and repair drone. Either that or randomly get an AI crew member or Lanius. And also, we got nothing to actually deal with borders besides hoping that they don't come to us, which, you know, it's a crapshoot. Kinda wondering. We need some extra weapons as well, clearly, but you know. Well, that'll help a lot. Alright. We got nothing to sell. With 38 scrap, I think we're hardly going to be able to buy something either, so... Well, we can try. What about it's going to be a missile launcher? Called it! Anyway, how much does it sell that for? Not too bad, so... I suppose it's something we could use. There's a... good bomb right there. Well, kind of makes me an idiot for having sold those missiles, but... Turns out someone will loot a station, little useful remains. Okay, 9 scrap. For the low price of free. And that's all we get. Mobile shipyard, no. We're not fighting ice ships like this, alright? Another store, we could probably not do anything. Might be able to do some good with a firebomb, but I don't think we're in any form of danger. No, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to wait for artillery, see what that does. In the meantime, we will get that firebomb going. Just in case we just need a little extra. Waiting for artillery brings us back, doesn't it? Well, let's see. So they do 45 crew damage as well, which means if they drop below 45, we can bomb them. I believe there's a quite big timer on this bomb, though, so I'm gonna wait for another shot. In the meantime, I'll finish my sponge cake. And of course, the moment my wonderful idea could spring into action is the moment my weapons get ionized. This would have been a great time for me to chuck a firebomb in there. But alas, right? I think they're still in there though, so if I can get this thing shot quickly and it explodes before I completely repair that. There we go. And we got our missile back. Okay. Another store. We'll wait on that for now. No idea what their crew is. Might not have repair drones. They have one of these though, and that thing can cause breaches. Which means the more holes they puncture into us, the less systems we will no longer be able to repair. And that's weapons already done. You starting to see a little problem here? If weapons now get damaged by the stupidest thing, namely a small bomb or anything, well, thank you for playing, but you fail. We will not accept surrender. Look, breaches are probably more common in cap position. I'm willing to admit that. Doesn't mean it's something you should just overlook, alright? Because I think there's a good amount of events that just give you a random breach or AB, ASB and stuff like that. So, you know. Get rid of the bomb and buy the whole laser, I think. And then we just need one scrap to upgrade our weapons. Alright, well, this is all gonna be fun and games until and shields are breached. You're starting to see a problem here. I'm not ever going to be able to fix that unless I find a repair drone. Sure, cap mission event. You don't find something else. Still, breaches can happen. See, I would have been more or less fine here. Now, it's gonna be a shitstorm, isn't it? I mean, even with 2 shields, I could still get hit, but now we only have 1 shield, and there's not much I can do about it except upgrading shields and hoping that I don't get hit on it again. And now the same goes for weapons. Design flaws. They're the greatest, aren't they? Not hitting your enemies is great too. But yeah, I mean, I got a soft spot for ice ships, that's true. So it pains me to see one that personally I think is not finished. So now I have to spend 40 on getting level 2 shields back up again, and another on getting both of my weapons up again. I mean, and it's just gonna get worse and worse. I mean, piling might get breached and then it's just game over. I don't know. I've been given something on my phone and it didn't make any noise, which is kind of weird. Phone, what is it? Ugh. Alright, come on. And there it is, the breach on piloting. The wonderful, wonderful breach on piloting. So, if now a small bomb hits here, it's game over. Game over, man. Game over. Look, I'm causing these breaches of myself, alright? I can just get out of here in time. I know that, alright? I'm trying to prove a point here. It might be a crummy point, but this is why it took me a while to get my things set up properly, alright? I'm on the lookout for crud like this, and it's causing me to make mistakes, alright? Now that I look at it, I probably should have gone for drone control first, but I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it solely based indeed on the fact that this is breached. If it gets hits, I can't repair it. Breached, can't repair it. Breached, can't repair it. So, if you're ever watching this, do something about this, alright? This is a perfectly fine playable ship were it not for the fact that you just can't do it, okay? I want to see how bad this can get. Look, now sensors are gone. I'll never have sensors again. Oh, and the shield layer is gone again. Look, I'm not going to do a follow-up of this, alright? Not being able to fix breaches is a giant design flaw. Yes, it has auto-repair. Oh wait, yes, breaches are a problem, aren't they? It's just going to be a slow descent into death at this point. Unless I find a drone control that has a repair done to it. Which may never happen, because it's all random. Ah, boy. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Slug gel isn't too hard to slap on here, and if you're worried about being it overpowered in Captain Edition, it shouldn't, alright? I have created my own ice ships with slug gel on it, and they do not get the blue options that they get in Captain's Edition. So it is possible, but I don't know. Look, this run has, in between quotes, run its course, alright? Something's gonna kill us here. I'm not entirely sure what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something. We're just waiting on something to hit piloting and we're stranded. Or just take a few more hits on whatever. So, we need drone control, or we're fucked. No need to spruce it up. That's what it is, right? Either we get drone control, or we don't. And if we don't, we're dead. Oh man. You know, firebomb isn't going to do too much. And if that's closer to breach bomb, well, so be it. I mean, we're already full of Swiss cheese. It's not like it can get any worse. But seriously, how do you not consider those things as a possibility? I'm generally asking, right? I'm not questioning anyone's logic here. It's got to be quite clear that breach is our problem, because our main strategy against the ice ship is, can we cause a breach? If so, yes, freaking do it. Which meaning that's something you have to look at for if you're creating your own. I don't know. I mean, yes, you can explain a whole lot story-wise, or saying, oh, they didn't have time to install it. Yeah, but bottom line is you're trying to create ships that are playable. And whilst we're doing okay so far, I mean, you gotta notice that it's a Lanius ship. You think we can get Lanius borders on here as well, just to finish things off? Maybe not. Oh well. So, missile launchers, huh? If it hits piloting, we are stranded here. And that's probably aiming at piloting. Well, it's not over yet. It still has the missile launcher up. And we now will never have shields again. You think we're going to survive for very much longer? Again, generally asking here. Don't worry, shields are already completely destroyed anyway. You need to fix shields. Oh, I'd love to. Oh wait, I can't. No. Well, no store. If we get combat, we're fucked. And there it is. It's even an asteroid field. Now the problem is we still have to get through the asteroid field, which we can't do. So that's weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna do another run with this until this gets fixed. Personally, I do see it as broken. I might be wrong. I don't think it is. Alright, this run could have been perfectly viable if we just had slug gel. We didn't. So I hate to say this, but this is, for me, another flawed ship. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. Links to the ship will be in the video description for try it out for yourself, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.